I'm here to tell you to do it. Whatever you feel like doing, do it. And I know it's easier said than done. I'm battling with that myself. Because there are good and bad things to do. Good things would be go to the gym. Bad things would be texting your ex. But whatever it is, do it. And it's really, really hard when you feel like you have a block that is just there for the good things. You want to go to the gym, but you can't. Like, something is blocking you. You want to go to work, but something's blocking you. There's just something that the good things that you want to do is something something holding you back. But then when it's about the things that may not be so healthy for you, like getting back together with your ex, or just reaching out to them, or reaching out to people that you don't really like to spend time with just out of loneliness, it's easy to do. Whatever thing it is, just do it. Because in the end, at some point, there is no way you're not gonna learn. So when they say go back to your toxic ex as many times as you have to, go back as much as you need to. Do it. If you feel like you don't want to go to the gym, which you probably won't, because you do want to go to the gym. I wanted to say that. So if you feel like you want to go to the gym, but you just can't get your ass up and go, just what I struggle with is the same thing. However, though, sometimes I just stop thinking and I go. And then I'm just proud of myself. But then it's just like keep the momentum going, so you have to do something. But now I'm making this video because I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just do it. I have said something and I wanted to correct it because I said something that was not the right way. And I wanted to redo this video in that moment, but I was just like, fuck it. Fuck it. Do it. That's why I'm here right now making this video. I'm making this video and I'm going to upload it on my YouTube, and I'm just going to go ahead and just do whatever I feel like doing in that very moment. You know what I mean? Like, why try to wait for better moments? Why try to wait for a correction to do things? Why wait? Why wait until your hair sits perfectly? My hair is messing with me right now, but fuck it. I don't have earrings on. I usually always wear earrings. I would not record a video without earrings. My face looks puffy. Fuck it. Just do it. Do you feel like today I called in sick. My eyes are burning like shit because working a 9-to-5 is just not good for me anymore. It's not good for me anymore. I'm gonna be real with you. It's not good for me. And I really I like the job because I'm an Uber driver. I like the job. But it's making me miserable because it's not paying me enough. And the jobs I had before that, they were paying me okay or enough, but they were making me miserable because it wasn't a good job. The work I did was meaningless to me. And I just want to do what I love to do. Making this video. I feel like making this video, so I'll make this video. Whatever time of the day, whatever day of the time, whatever, whenever, wherever, whenever, and however, fuck it. We live in such a privileged world. We live in such a privileged world, and I just my goal is to wake up. And I know a lot of people can identify with that. My goal is to wake up in the morning, feel like what I'm doing every day has a meaning to me. And low-key, getting paid a lot of money just existing. And not in a sense of, oh, I just want to lay on a couch like a potato the whole day and get paid for it. Though that's not impossible, because if you look on the internet, there are people that don't do nothing and they get paid for it. So either way, you're worth it. Either way. My mission personally is to make videos like these, is to find people that I can identify with me, because right now I'm in a very vulnerable place. And I don't feel like I have people that can identify with me. So I'm speaking about my experience right now through this lens, because I know there's so many people on this earth, and I know there's so many people feeling like I do. Don't want to work a corporate 9-to-5 job. You may have a passion for something, you may not. You may know your purpose, you may not. You're feeling somewhat a little lost. But also, you're still kind of here. You're still kind of going. You keep going. And you know what you want. You know how you want your life to look like. You know how you want your life to look like in 1 year and in 5 years maybe. Maybe you don't know it. But I'm telling you something. If you do know how you want your life to look like generally speaking, then you know the first step. I believe that's one of the most important things. To know what you want for yourself. And don't set the bar low just because I think sometimes unconsciously we don't think like we deserve it or we are worth of something bigger. So we try to tone it down unconsciously. I can't say that word today. Unconsciously. And so we imagine our life to be something simple. And not everyone has to dream big. I'm not saying that. But let's say you're working a normal job, a regular job, and you're pretty satisfied with it. And you just want to make, instead of 2K a month, you want to make 5K a month for the rest of your life. And you'll be okay with that. And there's nothing wrong with it. But I do think that you would want more out of this life, because with 5K a month, will you be able to travel? Because your lifestyle will go up. Probably. Will you be able to travel as much as you want to? Will you be able to buy all the bags that you want to? Will you be able to do whatever you feel like you want to do? No. Because most of the time, you still have to work for someone else. And you cannot just call a day off just because you feel like you want to go to Milan for a day or for 2. See? My position right now is I want that. I want the freedom of traveling, the freedom of money, and not in a sense of I want to be a billionaire, trillionaire, and forever, and I don't want to have to worry about money. I don't want to have to worry about money to the aspect or to the extent as I do now, but I know this is a whole nother video I would have to make, because I feel like this is a whole money mindset that, I still have to improve and correct, because my beliefs are very limiting about money, and I'm still working on that. I can tell that a lot of the times I know it's possible, but even when visualizing, like today, I notice that I think too much about what can go wrong, or how I would more feel the feeling instead of feeling the feeling of how it would feel if I made it and how I would feel if I'm happy. I have this feeling of, oh my God, I will feel lonely, or I will feel this and I will feel that. So of course, I'm operating from a place of scarcity. And I want to improve that. Anyways, what I wanted to say was, I want to have freedom with money, and I want to have freedom of traveling. I want to have freedom of getting up in the morning and deciding myself what I want to do. And I want to give, and I want to create. Those are the two main things I want to do. Give and create. When I was a child, I always wanted to be an actress or a model or an artist. I'm an artist. I'm not an actress and I'm not a model. But I am an artist and a producer. So I have worked a lot to really optimize my craft, and I continue working on that. And I still want to be an actress, and I still want to be a model, and I still want to do that. I don't know how. I just know I want it. I know that I want to live off of creating. Whatever I create, I want to live off of that. Making those videos. Making music. Produce other artists. Taking pictures, vlogging, taking videos. I love Snapchatting. I love just being on Snapchat and just capturing moments. All of those things I want to do. And I want to set the tone for the day. I want to get up in the morning and be like, okay, today I feel like editing the videos that I was recording last week, for example. Or I feel like making this video. Or today I want to go to the woods and meditate and not do anything more than that. Or I want to meet up with people and go to a network event and create something there for people to see. I just want to have this freedom of doing the things that I want to do. And it may sound very selfish because I talk a lot about what I want to do, I do get that. But with what I'm doing, I'm trying to give. You feel what I mean? Like with this video right now, I want to give my perspective and share my perspective so you may not feel alone. So you may be inspired because I did it myself. I watch people do their thing, talk about their perspective, talk about their struggles, talk about whatever they was doing. And it inspired me. It had a positive effect on me. And I just was admiring that they were doing that because it helps me. It helps me not feel alone. It helps me feel understood in a circle, in real life, in a circle of people that work 9-to-5s and they're content with their 9-to-5s, where I'm like, I don't want to work a 9-to-5, and I don't want that. I want to be able to work from anywhere in the world. If I want to travel and see my family tomorrow, I want to be able to just not stick to a schedule and you know, I want to work from there. Remotely working from anywhere possible and do whatever, meet new people, meet new cultures, try new things, record, capture things, create things, and give to people. You know, those are the things that I really, really want. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going through a very rough time right now when it comes to my private life. I'm not ready yet to talk about it. I will make another video about that one day. But I'm going through a rough time. So emotionally, last week was very tough for me. So last week I stayed home from work, and even today I called off of work. And today I didn't call off of work because I didn't want to work. I don't feel like working. I call off of work because I keep having this thought in my head. I have to do something different. I cannot and go work. Though I do enjoy this job, but it will never get me paid what I deserve to be paid. It will never be able to give me the life that I want to live because it's based off of somebody else. It's based on somebody else's goals, and I'm not even contributing. I'm just feel like I'm being used as a tool in order for them to reach the goal that they want to reach, because I'm being compensated for it. So I do the work, and then I'm getting compensated for the work, but the compensation is just not that. It's not helping me to live the life that I want to live. It's helping me sustain the life that I have. And I'm very, very grateful for the life that I have. Don't get me wrong, I'm really grateful for the life that I have. I love my apartment, I love my 2 cats. I love that I'm able to make this video, that I have a phone to make a video with, a laptop to edit things or record things with. I'm very grateful for the life that I have. So I'm grateful that I can sustain that life. But I also know I won't reach further than that if I don't do something differently. And so for the beginning, I want to work part-time so I can stay insured through the health insurance in Germany and do what I do. And at some point, I want to be totally self-employed and totally independent from anybody else's company. And it may sound like a far stretch, but that's just a limiting belief. Because everything in this world is accessible to you. It's there. Like, even if you think about you want to be as rich as Jeff Bezos, like, it's there. It's like the money is there. It's accessible to you. You're literally holding the money in your hands and it's accessible to you. Even that amount is accessible to you. You just have to find ways of how. And what I told myself today was I don't know which way is the right way, and I know that there is not only one way, which is the key to this one thing, but I'm sure there are multiple ways, but I have to try multiple ways in order to even be able to reach it, to access it. So I have to try. I have to do it. I have to do. And now we're coming back to how I first started this video. Do it. Whatever it is that you feel like doing, there's no way you won't learn. If you are a person like me, if you're reflective, you like self-improvements or optimizations in your life, but you're still grateful for what you already have, then you will learn. You will do better. And there are people that need it one time and they're like, nope, that's it. And there are people that need it multiple times and make the same mistake multiple times in order to learn. I was told, why don't you learn from other people's mistakes? You can learn from their mistakes so you wouldn't have to deal with it. I just want to help you. And I respect that. Thank you. But I know me. And if I feel like I want to do it, I will do it. Call it stupid, call it whatever you want to call it. I want to see for myself. I want to feel it. And it may be painful, but I want to feel it, because that ultimately leaves me to live this life with no regrets. Because I'd rather do it and feel it and be hurt than to live a life of, what if I tried one more time? What if I did it? What if that worked? I don't know. Damn, I wish I tried this. I really had the opportunity to. But they told me that, told me it wouldn't be a good idea. They told me it doesn't make sense trying it because it didn't work with them. I don't want to do that. I don't want to wonder and think and ruminate like, what if it actually did work with me? So just do it. Like I'm doing this video right now. Just do whatever you feel like doing. I'm not even sure if I will edit this video. I'm gonna just fucking upload this. I'm gonna just upload it. And I have a lot of thoughts about this. I'm scared. I'm very scared uploading this. It makes me very vulnerable to strangers on the internet. And the internet can be a cruel place. But it's also important for me to learn resilience, because without resilience in this life, life will be hard. Life will be really hard. So I have to learn to do this, to do the hard thing, in order to learn to be resilient, because life will never be stress-free. There will always be stress in life, in one way or another. It doesn't matter how rich you are. It doesn't matter how free of emotions you are. It doesn't matter how detached you are from everyone. Life always, there will always be something in life that will be difficult, and you have to have resilience. So I'm doing this hard thing right now, being very vulnerable to strangers on the internet, sounding weird, probably sounding, I don't know, maybe a little bit delusional, but I just hope to find people that can identify with it, to understand that you're not by yourself, you know? And I'm over here just trying too. I don't know from which part of the world you may be watching this. I'm in Germany right now. It's July 2024, the end of July 2024. And I just hope and work towards me in 1 year from now. I want to be New York. I was always drawn to New York. I've been to New York multiple times, and I want to go to New York for 2 to 3 months to pursue my music career and take it to the next level. And until then, those are my 2 things that I really, 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 really am striving for right now. And the second thing is, I want to, by the end of this year, I want to make $10K a month in income. I want to make $10K a month. And by next July, 2025, I want to go to the States, or at least have this trip planned and paid for and planned and everything for me to go. Those are the 2 things, the 2 biggest goals right now. In the meantime, I want to release music, produce music, release music, create. I want to visualize, I want to meditate, and I want to work on my physique. I want to just feel healthier overall. And along the way, I will set new goals for after I reach those. So, very vulnerable, because I'm putting myself right now in a position where I sound very crazy, and I may sound even crazier to people who don't even get it. And I'm putting myself in a position where I could fail and would have to make a video by next year and be like, oh, things didn't work out. I don't believe it will happen. I'm very confident though in the fact, I'm very confident in the fact that it will work out. I'm very confident in the fact that by next year, those 2 goals will be reached. But then my thoughts creep in and say, I'm putting myself in a very vulnerable position. Because yeah, failure, it's not like, I don't see it as failure. I see it more as, I guess, a lesson. Because there is always something we can learn from something, right? So it's not a failure per se, but I just feel like it could make me feel weak. It could make me feel weird and crazy if by next year I will make a video like this and be like, well, guys, you remember last year? And so it is a place where I'm scared. And I don't know. It's very uncertain, but at the same time, I'm trusting that it is certain. You know? I'm trusting that everything that I set my eyes and mind and my vision to is certain. And we just try it. Call it experiment. I guess I like that. Because experiment, it doesn't matter if it works or not, right? So yeah, that shall be my experiment. That's it for today. See you next time.